Cooler Master Cosmos is back. What's shaking, buddy? Curved tempered glass panels. So let's see if this thing is as awesome as I remember it. That's cool. Right after this.
Check this out, the Phanteks P400S, which is one of the best mid-towers on the market, got a sexy upgrade, now with a tempered glass side panel with a comfortable rubberized mount to show off your gorgeous system with an RGB LED strip included. Get your glass on with the Phanteks P400S, plant not included. So guys, this is the beautiful Cosmos 2 Anniversary Edition Ultra Tower to celebrate Cooler Master's 25 years of existence. And the original Cosmos 2 dates back to 720p days of 2012, and I am genuinely excited to see how a 5-year-old case stacks up today.
Now Cooler Master, I appreciate the pretty silver envelope with a little thank you note to show that this is handcrafted curved tempered glass panels, but a stamp would make this a lot more authentic.
And so it's an epic piece from the past with relevant marketing points to sell in 2017, but it weirdly does not align with Cooler Master's most recent case direction with the make it yours mentality. The body has been kept in this traditional style with beautiful curves, the handles are iconic for the Cosmos lineup that are both functional to carry your system and really challenge any other enclosure for the best looking handlebars ever made. And then the side panels, the wingspan alone on this thing reminds me of like some type of satellite that are curved tempered glass panels, and this sure is a signature element for this celebratory release. The execution here for the mount is okay, you can take the panels off the hinges, all of which feels secure, but the rear mount that actually hold the metal pegs is not really future-proof. For instance, the right panel is already rattling as one of the pegs doesn't sit fully secured.
So it sounds like it's a top peg that's not fully secured, and anytime there's any motion within the frame, you can see and you can hear the panel moving.
The exterior is not all aluminum. For example, the sliding doors have aluminum plating, but the rest of the body is plastic that visually blends in perfectly with all the other accents, but reduces the weight of this heavy case. Now, the I/O for 2012 was totally unique, looking a bit like the Motorola interface, and it's sad not to see this updated. The ribbed surface, for example, just soaks up finger oils and the buttons are hard to press, but at least functionally, it's good with fan control and lighting on-off button. USB Type-C port is nowhere to be found, and that in my eyes makes this refresh a bit disappointing, especially since nothing on the interior is different. The layout and the modular options remain identical to that of 2012, with really heavy focus on all 3.5-inch drive storage capacity. I mean, there's 11 drive caddies, that's 7 too many, plus 2 hot swappable mounts at the front that you can lock. I do like the basement layout that has its own cooling and can be removed to accommodate a 240mm radiator here, but with the fully closed nature of the glass panels, cooling here kind of is irrelevant. And at the front of the case, it doesn't even allow you to mount a radiator, you just have a single 200mm intake fan. And the only thing different is the aluminum motherboard plate that ties in with this exterior element and also pays the tribute to one of the first aluminum cases Cooler Master has made in the ATCS lineup back in 2009. And this aluminum is modder friendly, but it feels too familiar to like aluminum soda cans, and it'd be nice if the surface was treated somehow.
I don't know, maybe the outdated interior is there on purpose to potentially cater to an older audience, but the inclusion of this cable is just simply unacceptable. You're celebrating 25 years as a company, and this is what you include in your accessory pouch? I wonder why so much emphasis has been placed on the exterior only, making it look pretty, tempered glass panels and going the silver route, that's beautiful, but why no emphasis on changing up the interior, opening up that entire front section so you can place radiators and stuff there? I mean, who needs so much hard drive storage? You know, you buy this to mod it. So maybe cater to that modder community and cater to the enthusiast. And this is not what Cooler Master has done. It's just a pretty simple shell with an outdated 2012 interior design. And I'm sorry being so critical on Cooler Master, but their own marketing material really prides on this case to follow the latest and greatest features for 2017, but simply adding tempered glass panels on a 2012 case does not raise the bar. And if done incorrectly, as with this example, it actually lowers the bar because we expect more. You know, it's been 5 years after all. Also, Cooler Master's fan selection has improved drastically, so why not include their premium fans inside the case to highlight what they're capable of and merge the old with the new, but nope, same old stock fans are included here.
For airflow, the top can house triple 120mm fans that overlap a little bit at that front portion, or dual 140mm fans fit here too that can be placed above the frame. For the build, I decided to go with the Ryzen system, as that's going to be my new editing platform, and even still for a workstation, all this drive capacity inside the Cosmos is totally wasteful, and I went full air cooling here, replaced the stock fans with Be Quiet fans, and added the included blue LED strip for extra color, and the system actually looks pretty decent. But there are a ton of cables coming from the I/O, it's like routing a whole separate power supply, and I'm not happy with the cable cutouts and how they're none directly underneath the motherboard, so you have to pass everything from the right side or from the bottom, from the very bottom, then you have to kind of cross that little portion there. There are no dedicated SSD caddies either to show off your drives on the rear side, despite this area being totally visible because of that tempered glass panel, and they don't really make it easy for cable management. I mean, there are no hidden channels, so you're left to put in the time for it to appear organized. And look, this enclosure from the very beginning was a good foundation for modders, and I was expecting them to keep the iconic shell of the Cosmos, but with a totally revamped interior. But it's the same old thing with the curved tempered glass panels that are not gonna cut it to be this revolutionary 2017 release.
But I don't know, what do you guys think? Is 13 hard drive slots enough? Do you care about front radiator support? Are you willing to put in the time to potentially mod the Cosmos to be your perfect case? Let me know in the comments down below. Make sure to subscribe to hear my thoughts on Ryzen for video editing, as I'll be using the system for the next couple of weeks. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.